Hey folks, what up? Shadowhawk here.
Annie, hello.
Also known as Grant. Hey, welcome back to Nerdcast. Hey, been a while. Hey, Hope. So what's going on with your side of the world right now?
Well, right now I'm busy working on animation and storyboard at the moment for a part-time animation that I'm doing this summer. I'm doing Journey to the West stuff as well, and there's not much else to what I'm doing at the moment.
Yeah, for me, any new shows you're excited about? Any new nerdy shows that got you interested?
I'm going to throw myself under the bus again because Lego Monkey Kid season 5 / the specials are coming out this August, and I'm excited to see them because they left off on a good flipping cliffhanger. So excited for that.
Yeah. How'd you feel about Owl House ending?
Oh, the ending was good. I watched it. It was good. Did you watch the ending?
A little bit here and there.
Okay, should we put a spoiler warning so I can
Yeah,
gush?
spoiler warning if
Yeah.
you haven't seen the ending of Owl House.
Titan loose. Oh my god, I was so happy. Also, that fake death kind of thing was, I was prepared for her to come back because she's too much of an important character to lose.
Yeah.
But, oh my god, Titan loose. Oh, I was so happy. I saw it and I was like, oh my god, she's fluffy. She's fluffy, she's cute,
Yeah.
and she's powerful.
How did you feel about the DuckTales reboot? How did you feel about that?
So the DuckTales reboot, I watched from beginning to end, like an avid fan, and I loved it. I loved every aspect of it because it was amazing. It was amazingly written. It pretty much kept to the original without doing what the 80s did, which is random BS go kind of stuff, like where they'll just throw random BS and be like, okay, see if something sticks in the canon. They saw what happened in the 80s with that show and were like, okay, let's take parts of that and throw it into this new canon, and they did well with it. I'm kind of excited because apparently there might be an Owl House sequel. They've been hinting at it.
Yeah.
In the ending, they were hinting at it, and if there is an Owl House sequel, Disney, you better not destroy it. I'm going to hunt you down. If you do, as well as the rest of the Owl fans, they will all hunt you down and yell at you. We did it once with Star Wars, we'll do it with Owl House.
How do you feel about, there's some other animation news, I wonder if you'd be interested in this. They're thinking about rebooting a lot of old timeless TV shows from my childhood.
Ooh, were they don't...
There's some rumors they're rebooting Wild Thornberrys.
Really?
Yeah, they're rebooting that crap.
I'm a little worried about that because that's
we're not
a giant can of worms.
Yeah, all these Nickelodeon remakes have just been a little.
I did hear they're making an animated Avatar: The Last Airbender movie.
Yes, they
in
are.
2025.
We don't talk about the live action.
Live action deserves to burn in the hole.
So what did you think of the D&D movie when you saw it?
I'm sorry, are we talking about the D&D movie? It's amazing.
Yes. What would you say about it?
It didn't feel like a homebrew, for starters.
Yeah.
It felt very much like it was a part of the world. The other part I want to talk about is the beauty of just the fact of how much world building they did, how they did the CGI for each of the characters. Dang. And even some of the voice lines just made me crack up laughing. So I was like, oh, that's something that would happen in your campaign or my campaign.
Right. The world was just complete, total magic, whimsy at every corner. Fat dragons, elves.
Chonky. They use so much modern slang that it made me crack up laughing. I felt like I was watching players play the game.
Everything about the movie was perfect from a D&D perspective.
Yes.
Have you heard they're making a D&D TV show?
If they're gonna do it like Critical Role, I'd be interested.
What have you seen Critical Role? How do you feel about them?
I like them. I like the chaos.
Yeah.
I am very much of a chaotic little bean, so.
Yeah,
like
Matt
chaos.
Mercer is my inspiration. You know, I got into D&D through Critical Role. It's a great show, and you know that. So
yes, go watch them, and even if you can't watch them, listen to them. Just have a conversation. They will literally. If you close your eyes, it's like listening to a storybook.
Oh yeah, it's like an audio novel. That's what D&D live streams are.
That's what they're supposed to be.
D&D live stream.
I've seen clips of the original movie, the first D&D movie, not this new one, the one that you want to show me.
Yeah.
I've seen clips of it. I hate it with a passion. Search to Burn. That's all I'm gonna say to it. But that movie it hit my heartstrings at specific moments that were critical.
Yeah.
I almost said that was like a critical role hit on my heart. There's nothing much else to it. It's a really good movie. Even if you've never been in a D&D, you would still like it. There's not like, oh, roll for initiative or something, or like
it's a great fantasy world. Everything's alive, magic. The creature effects were great. The dragonborn creatures, those were great. This the freaking creature design was amazing. The creature
design was on point.
The
world design was on point. The characters were on point. Everything was on point. They literally opened up. It seemed like they grabbed the DM book, opened it up, grabbed the world of it, and just was like, okay, let's make a story from it. And they did wonderfully with the story as well.
Changing it from so you know Critical Role, right? Have you ever heard of Gen Con?
Yes.
So Critical Role is going to be at Gen Con this year.
Ooh.
Right outside of Madison.
I guess we know where we're going.
I want to get my D&D stuff signed by Matt Mercer.
Let's go.
They're even unveiling their own RPG system. Matt Mercer is making his own he's making his own role-playing system, his own game.
Yeah.
Based off Critical Role.
Let's go. If you want to find us, if you really want to find us,
look us at Gen Con.
Yep. Well, should we do a vlog of that?
Yeah, we should. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not afraid of it.
Summer content. Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Journey to the West. I know I'm making a Journey to the West D&D campaign that I'm hoping you would like to join.
I would. Okay. How'd you feel about the new Star Wars? All the stuff you're hearing about Star Wars right now.
I'm a little worried because it's Disney.
But they're bringing back Thrawn.
But I'm excited at the same time because of Thrawn and such. Like, I'm excited for what with the ideas they're bringing back. I'm worried because of what we have seen from Disney.
Have you seen The Mandalorian?
Yes.
What did you think of season 3?
I like it.
The Mandalorian's fighting the Empire. Did you see that?
It's like Star Wars Rebels.
It's perfect. Mandalorians fighting like these Imperial commandos. Grogu playing with these Imperial Guard. It was. You know what I'm talking about? That was funny. Yeah. I don't know. Mandalorian's been great. I'm not a big fan of the sequel trilogy, but The Mandalorian is making out for that. It's making things make sense.
The sequel trilogy I think they're kind of realizing what went wrong with the sequel trilogy and are trying to backtrack from it.
Yeah.
But, like, there are some aspects of the sequel trilogy that I like. Do I like Rey? No.
No.
Do I like making fun of Rey? Hell yeah.
Do I like making fun of Jar Jar Abrams? Yes.
Hell yeah. But I like BB-8. I like how
I like Finn.
I like how they looked at droids. I like watching how they took droids like R2-D2 and such and were like, how can we make it more advanced? Like, years have passed.
Yeah.
And they did amazing because BB-8 is almost as good as R2-D2. Not like a replacement, but like an upgrade. Like, R2-D2 was a prototype. This is an upgrade from that prototype. It's like watching car evolutions.
Guess who's getting their own movie? Rey. She's rebuilding the Jedi Order.
Bye. Peace. I'm out.
She's rebuilding the Jedi Order. Sequel to the sequel trilogy.
I'll storm out of here.
There's even a prequel, the ultimate prequel, that explains the origins of the Jedi Order.
Well, here's the thing.
Which is straight up Legends. Okay, that's straight up Legends.
Yeah, do you have the... I have never read Legends.
Oh, I have an entire library of the books. I've probably read like 60 Star Wars Legends
the
books.
The reason why is because Legends was never allowed where I was at because my area is very conservative and they don't really like violence at all.
Yeah.
Like, that's going to solve this problem. But they're doing their... But Legends started to get really big in my high school when I was leaving.
Yeah, I would highly recommend. I would highly recommend Legends. Mm-hmm. You get some of the best characters. You get some of the best characters. Mm-hmm. Like spoilers. Let me get some spoilers. Mm-hmm. Leia has twins, Jason and Jaina, who inherit the Jedi, the inherent Anakin's legacy as the chosen one. They even have a third child named Anakin Solo. Mm-hmm. The Empire and the New Republic are still at war for decades. The New Republic captures Coruscant. Luke trains a new Jedi Order on Yavin 4 in the old Rebel Temple. Palpatine comes back, leading an armada of Super Star Destroyers.
I will say this, the sequel trilogy should have done Legends.
They did. That's like no.
Not at the
They
beginning.
brought back Palpatine. They brought back Palpatine.
Yeah,
they stole
that's
that.
the only thing from Legends though. Like bring.
Yeah.
I want the future. I wanted to see kiddos. I wanted to see baby solos. Okay.
Look, as a kid, Ben Skywalker
I know. Like,
with a Sith assassin.
I want little baby Jedi. Like, show me
You
the
get
future.
that. You get that in Legends. And that's why I highly recommend
That's
it.
what I mean. Like, bring Legends back.
Yeah,
There is something that I must talk about because this has now been a recent development in a fandom that I used to be in when I was around middle school.
Yeah.
Warrior Cat's maps are now under threat because because there was a studio on YouTube that was called Little Dragon Studio. They were making an adaptation of the first Warriors book, which is called Into the Wild. And it looked good, but then they had to cancel because Aaron Hunter, the owners of said book, said they cannot do that because it's too close to the real books. Here's the thing. When they said that, YouTube actually was like, people are now panicking because if like a creator like Aaron Hunter would say that about like an animation, like stuff like that, what happens to maps in other fandoms, like the Owl House? What if that creator finds out like all these like fan episodes and like maps?
Well, fandom is a pretty screwed up company. They are a pretty screwed up company.
Fandom is very complicated, but here's the thing. Like, this is why I say I always say, whenever you make like
A wiki.
like not even a wiki, like a series based off a fandom, always put these two letters, AU. Because it means to the audience, okay, this is an alternate universe.
Yeah.
And you're safe from that. But they were trying to do an adaptation of the books because no one has done that since 2010.
Hope, how would you like if I got you some of the original? How would you like this for your birthday or as a gift for being my co-host? I'm gonna give you the 3 original Star Wars Legends books from the 90s.
I will take that.
The Thrawn trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
Grand Admiral Thrawn.
I'm the person that was I'm reading Journey to the West currently.
How about this? Courtship of Princess Leia. Do you want me to give you spoilers for that? Han and Leia is engaged to an alien prince from a interstellar empire that's trying to make an alliance with the New Republic. Han is obsessed with her. He wants to keep her.
We should make a part 2 of this.
Okay, let me put it this way. Han gets jealous because Leia's being married off to some other guy. He knocks her unconscious, drags her across the galaxy in the Millennium Falcon, goes to a little planet, Middle Earth, full of Force-sensitive witches, Rancors, an Imperial armada. He crash lands on the planet. Luke Skywalker literally battles Dark Jedi witches. And there's magic, there's monsters, there's alien creatures, there's walkers. And that's how Luke became a Jedi Master. And explains how Han and Leia got married.
Yeah, so like...
And Han even blows some Super Star Destroyer.
Again, what Disney should have followed.
You want to have the book ends? Han fires his proton torpedoes into a Super Star Destroyer, and he yells at the Imperial Admiral, "Kiss my Wookiee."
That's awesome.
I will give you that book.
I will take it.
That's how...
Another thing I want to mention before we have to end, because we're on a bit of a time restraint, we'll have a much longer one probably later this week.
Yeah, later this week, if that works for you.
I want to mention this, and this is something that's kind of big at the moment. For me, personally, I don't know about you, but my animated series might be opening up for casting soon.
Yeah, and I also have to have some announcements. I'm doing a YouTube skit, a live-action skit this early summer. Think SCP Foundation meets X-Files. Yeah, you can follow us on Rouge Shooter on YouTube. Or
my Tumblr might drop some spoilers for the animated series, as for me, because character designs are being dropped at the moment.
Yeah, that's pretty much all there is. I mean,
there's not much else. I think mostly because we're trying to get you all excited for this summer, because I might be dropping casting calls soon. Because my animated series story for season 1 is mostly written at this point. So
yeah. Well, until next time, folks. We'll see you in part 2 for this week. Stay sane, and may the Force be with you.
Peace.
Peace is a lie.